Listen well because this section is very important. I will do my best to list all the behaviors you need to avoid if you want to have more chance to get your ex-girlfriend back. Now, before delving into the subject, I want to make something clear. If you have already committed any of these sins, it does not mean that you can no longer make your ex return with you. I just tell you that it will complicate a little more. With this in mind, let's start at once. Bad behavior number 1, send a lot of text messages. One of the phrases I have heard during the investigation of how to make your ex come back is to check. What is this? A fly has bothered you for quite some time until it despairs you, because no matter what you do, that fly will continue to fly around you. Even if you have tried many times to kill that fly, it will continue to come back to annoy you. Do you understand now where I am going with this? In this analogy, you are the fly. One of the biggest mistakes I've seen men make when trying to get their girls back with them is that they don't know when to stop. Winning your ex back is about projecting yourself as an alpha macho man, and there is nothing that kills that characteristic of you more than someone who calls and sends text messages to be made available to a woman. Do you know what is worse than this? A boy who constantly calls a girl who doesn't want to talk to him. You know immediately when a girl doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't answer your calls. Nothing screams a woman more insecure than to see a boy make 10 missed calls. Don't be a fly. Just don't do it. Read our guide on what to do if your ex-girlfriend doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Bad behavior number 2, seeing you in need. Have you ever heard the phrase "need is good looking attractive"? And it is true. Don't get me wrong, women like a small amount of your need, but there is a difference between needing in a way they like, to the insecure need you are projecting. So what is the difference between the two needs, the ones they like and the ones they don't? Well, let's start with the good kind of need. Do you want to know the reason why most women cheat men? Unlike men, it is not because they are hot, although I am sure there are exceptions to the rule. No, it is usually because they feel undervalued or not needed enough. A little need is fine for most women. They like to feel wanted and needed by you. However, when your need becomes excessive and insecure becomes a problem. What is an example of unsafe need? Imagine for a moment that during your relationship with your ex-girlfriend you were always showing yourself very nervous about her talking to another man. Then, every time you would catch her texting another man innocently, you would start with your tantrum. What I am going to assume, this can be classified as jealous and not needed. This highlights the insecurity I capture here. Insecurity and need are not a formula to recover your ex-girlfriend. Believe me on this. When one of the most important things to have your ex-girlfriend with you is to become the alpha male, we'll talk about that later. For now, what I want us to focus our attention on are the qualities you have to have in order to become alpha male. Remember that we are talking about your ex-girlfriend and that at some point she considered you the alpha male, because let's be honest, all women want to date the alpha male. Anyway, now that the two have broken and you lost the position of alpha male that you had, it is in you to recover it. So how are we going to build an alpha male? Well, I think that the best way to work on this is to look a little past and see that all women in the world choose a man. For this, I have a list of all the qualities that women consider when choosing a potential partner. Some of these qualities mean more than others and some are completely out of your control. However, most women consider these qualities when they look at you. The idea is to maximize the greatest number of qualities, do your best to improve them and have your ex back. Benefit from our experience and our proven strategy to recover your ex. You deserve the opportunity for a happy future with your ex. Click where it says click here in the description of this video, so we can help you immediately. Do not forget to share the video to help other people like you who are looking for help. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and comment. A pleasure, thanks.